I had a double today, and it was like our second busiest day in the history of the store. Which is cool, it's cool. But it was fucking busy, man. Know what I'm saying? There's a lot of business. It kind of ruled, though, because I made a boatload and a buttload of money. One boat and one full butt worth of money. But it was probably it was the second hardest double I've worked. The first one was when we set our record. It's a breakdance bike. Was that one of the patches you were talking about? Now bikes randomly breakdance.
Oh, I got it.
I say so much stuff in the manner of welcome to the circus of values.
What are you playing?
What? It's not even the same thing.
I know, but that's
different game.
the one I do.
Nate's got a fancy ass new chair. It's fancy and it's for his ass. Exclusively.
And my balls.
Ew.
Oh yeah, we got trick bikes. I'm gonna do this on purpose in the game.
I think I'm gonna beat this boss. Who's squeaking their brakes out there? What the hell's going on? Too much confetti. Too much confetti, not enough spaghetti. You know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
You've never heard of spaghetti.
What is it?
It's like canoodling, but...
What?
What? It's like Canadian noodles. Nate's playing Dick Suck the game. He's found a new favorite game, everybody. It's where he watches two dudes blow one another. He doesn't even partake, he just watches. Sometimes dressed as Superman. This is a really good start. I had probably my favorite start that I lost earlier today. I was playing as Eden. I had 8 rate of fire, 4.7 damage. I even got like 2 spirit hearts. Managed to get just crushed by champions. The same champion hit me twice, and then I killed him, and then another champion hit me a third time. I started with 1 HP. So yeah, it was rough titties, as they say. I like Robo Baby, so I'm gonna keep. Oh boy, where's the secret? Everybody cheated. All right, here's what we gotta do. We gotta find the secret, which will be right here, definitely. So we can get into that cursed room, but we also gotta find this right here, definitely, so you can live forever. Man, these bombs are good. You sack of dicks. I'm gonna wait and see if there's an arcade before we don't need this, but we don't have anything in that position. I'm gonna wait and see if you bongs. See if there's an arcade, because I really would like that more, I think, than this. We're getting BFF. There's nothing anybody can do to stop me from getting BFF. Nate looks like a real computer dude now. Before he was like, I used to have an Xbox.
I was just thinking about how I still use my like awful old Mac for like daily watching movies and stuff.
Well, if you got the TV, you could PS that shit. PS4.
Wow, I'm planning on getting a TV.
Wow! Wow, I'm planning on it. He's excited, folks. You heard it here first. Don't know how to talk. I'm so happy to be done with the shift that I had today. This doubled shift. I will always get BFF, even if like it looks like there's going to be no chance for me to get a familiar. Dude, how do I do this? I want to do this in such a way that I get both bombs, both the bomb and the thing. Okay, I figured it out. Shut up. Stop talking to me, everybody. I do want to get this too, also, as well. The scissors suck. They're like the dog shit version of the shears. I don't even think you can make 2 heads. Yeah, you can. Okay, that's cool. You can make 2 heads if you happen to get... Who was it? Doc Bravado?
Whoa. Ledgy weapon.
Do this.
It's a magnum.
Do this. We're gonna go buy a Spirit Heart, even though Empty Vessel gave us some. I'm feeling a little nervous. Nervouser than Nelly. Uh-oh, oh, 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 oh. That's Nelly for you guys, if you don't know. Uh-oh. Let me tell you, ooh, I can go in this boss trap room, and everybody will be the wiser, or nobody will be. Damn it. Stop using all my keys. Ooh, my little body looks like shit. It's like a little wisp of a nub when I take my head off now. What the hell, man?
Oh!
You get murdered?
I was taking aim at this dude and he just turned and shot me in the chest and killed me right away. I'm like, alright, nice and easy. Use the scope.
Take your time. Count your blessings. Don't put all your chickens in one egg basket.
He's like, ah, fire, he's dead, move on.
I do love that this game, it feels like it doesn't reward the people with, like, 12-year-old reflexes quite as much as Fortnite does. Mm-hmm. Like, it still does, and every game ever will. But Fortnite's like, how big of a spaz are you? Okay, a lot, then you'll do great. Ridiculous heights. A little bit more, you can kind of be calmy. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's get this popped out right here. Do this one. Yes. Hey, Shock, how you doing? I'm having a good ding dong day. God, that was hard to say. Yeah, I had a long day of work. Long and hard, you know what I'm saying? But it's over, and now I get to play Nintendo games. How have you been? I don't know what the pickle does. Oh yeah, all of these are free. God, I'm such a fucking idiot. I mean, apples and oranges, I guess. It's not, I don't prefer this game over Gungeon to any degree. I think Gungeon's a better game. But for me, I don't want to only play one game, I guess, is my main thing. It's a lot more randomized. Gungeon is a lot of the same most runs, at least early on. And between, like, the gaining of different guns or whatever, it's pretty samey sometimes. Like, that is a criticism, but it's not like a harsh one. I kind of like that. Your skill matters less in this game. I beat Boss Rush the first time I played a certain character because I got, like, one item that made me extremely powerful. That can't happen in Gungeon. Oh shit, dog, going on your honeymoon. That's sweet. I want to have one of those one of these days. My wife and I moved across the country about, like, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks after we got married, and we just, like, took a week off before we started looking for work. And that was our honeymoon. But we were mostly just freaking out about whether we were going to run out of money or not. I don't know. This game is a luck-heavy... it's like a wild ride, and Gungeon is like a safe ride that you like. You really, like, you play this game more, you'll see a lot of the, like, wildness. There are ways to break the game so you can get every item on your character at once, and you can get, like, hundreds and hundreds of damage. Since there's no ammo, any benefit you get is permanent. It's not, you get a good gun and then that gun can run out of ammo. It's a lot less tactical in this game. It's a lot more knowing what items do what and using them to their advantage. That's awesome, dude. Like, seriously, congratulations. Yeah, you have to do this game is a lot less samey than Gungeon is. And like, I'm saying that from a place of love. Gungeon is just a more similar game on each run than Isaac is. Isaac just feels, it might feel samey if you don't see how different things can be with certain items. That's awesome, dude. Like, congratulations for real. I think marriage is the best thing that's ever happened to me in my damn self. It's been a major posse. And I'm always happy for someone else who got a little marriage in their life. Did you just, like, happen to pop back as you're falling from the sky?
Yeah, I timed it pretty well.
Yeah. Jeez. That one game where I was like, Ned, come back!
I was like, I'm just gonna get some water, and then I was like, ooh, but I really gotta pee. Oh, did you see that?
Nope.
I feel like,
See, they didn't fix that freaking room, you freaking liar.
Yeah, but there was like a house with like a kitchen in it, and like,
Yeah, there were those when we were playing last time. We went in.
Okay, I'm just telling you that I'm telling you there is new stuff, motherfucker.
Hey,
okay?
I don't believe you. It's
Look
all
at
this.
you, look, I'm
What's wrong with you? You just have a stroke again?
Second stroke of the day.
Stroke it to the east, stroke it to the west, stroke it to the east and also to the west.
Oh god, he's making noise for no reason. People are gonna kill me.
You just kick out a window.
I slid it open and then I punched the open, empty doorway, and the glass next to my fist exploded.
Dead Cells is not gonna release on the Switch until it. Ew, that doesn't seem right.
Seems like it's the rock coming through the ground.
Yeah, but it like doesn't seem right. Oh man.
Ooh, I'm gonna try this bike race.
But Dead Cells is so fucking far from done. I'm stuck on this baguette alpha, and it's pissing me off because I hate it. I hate the changes they made to the alpha, at least 90% of them, and I hope that they roll some of them back. I don't think they're gonna I mean, Dead Cells is still in early access.
Got you.
So until they get all those wires uncrossed and those chains unkinked, then I can't see them doing anything at all with old Daddy Cells. Old Daddy got fingered, as it's called. I wonder how many people have not even heard of Tom Green nowadays. He used to be the most famous man in both America and the Canada.
Ah, there he was. Couldn't see him. Managed to kill 2 guys that game.
I know, I heard you say got you twice.
And I made 0 money.
That's alright, I think murder is more important. Yeah. Stroke it to the
Gotta make
east.
a solid. Seems generous.
Like Solid Snake?
Like solid turd.
That boy's solider than a turd skin.
Like, finding a lot of games can sometimes take like a couple minutes.
still in early access. Maybe they're trying to do a matchmaking thing. Which I don't... I know that there's no skill-based matchmaking in any of the other two... Battlegrounds or Battle Royales. And that's kind of by design. They want all different skill levels to be thrown up in that shit same timesy. But maybe they're trying to kind of do it. God, these are some shit items. This daily is balls. I mean, it's not like the worst daily of all every day, but it is balls and a half. We're only going to Mom's Heart, so we don't have to deal with it for too long, but... I really want Dead Cells to figure itself out, because I think it either needs to be the version that I don't really like and just adhere to it and make me get used to it, or it needs to roll back on some of the changes that I think are actually, like, harmful to the game, because it really does feel like it's gone kind of in a wrong-footed direction. I don't know. The last couple times I played Dead Cells, like, I got hit by... I had the best build I've ever had, and 7,000 health, and I got hit by this one guy 3 or 4 times, and just, like, surprisingly suddenly dead. Because they changed the reach of his attacks. Oh, fuck. Well, first and foremost, they changed how you upgrade stuff. So now you can't choose what you upgrade to, like, level +1 or +2 or any of that stuff. You upgrade them all. Oh, fuck. Okay. You upgrade them all, and then you're stuck with it. Before, you could choose which things become level 2 or level +1 or level +2, and after choosing those, they're that way forever. I can see how that makes you kind of lock down into a specific build, and that might be what they're trying to fight, but, like, as I was trying to find out what worked for me, it was really helpful to kind of have a reliable set of things I could lean towards. Now, the more you unlock, the harder the game is, because you're stuck with things that you don't want, that you might have to chase because they happen to be better. And I get, like, encouraging, you know, varied playstyles is pretty important, but they did it at the expense of, like, you actually being able to develop your own playstyle. It doesn't feel like they did it in the right way. And really, it's frustrating because, like, I got like 3 wins, and I started to have a consistent strategy. Then they added these changes, and it's not that I feel like I deserve wins. I feel like I'm losing for straight up nonsense reasons that, like, I really don't feel like I could be prepared for. If that makes any sense. Alright, this is the last shop, so... I don't really want reusable pill bottle, but we gotta... Okay, we want starter deck. That is what we want. Health down. Wonderful.
48-hour energy.
Chaos card is wonderful. The world is actually not wonderful. You know what? I'm gonna stick with Tammy's head. Because we can still get our thing, but it's like an every room freaking boost. We gotta hurry if you want to do boss rush. Which I think we do. Because this is a daily. Damn it. Just stop getting hit. Dang it, Bobbly. Dang it, Blobby. Libra, hell no. Oh my god. Oh, fucking wait, that actually might be good. Okay, this sucks. Yeah, it actually was beneficial. Okay. It lowered our speed, but it increased both our shot speed and our damage, because those were the two that hadn't really gotten any love as of yet. Does Farting Baby absorb bullets? Okay. It's not, I don't think that's dickish of you at all. I think, it's kind of hard because there's a lot that you pick up pretty quickly. But, what I just got, Libra, it basically balances out your stats, based on a weird algorithm. So that way, it kind of sucks, because every positive stat is roughly beneficial, but it's not beneficial in a consistent way. Like, if I get something that increases my damage, which is both pretty rare and pretty useful usually, it becomes an all stats upgrade, but not an equal... I don't know. You want damage more than you want, say, range, or the speed in which your tiers travel. So getting something now is going to... something now that increases my damage is going to increase my damage less, and split it between increasing my damage and increasing the speed of my tiers. Let's see. Ludovico sucks. Lazarus Rag is not necessary. We're gonna get Explosivo. This is an item that occasionally puts a bomb shot that sticks and then builds on enemies. It's very high damage when it explodes. However, any enemy that jumps or teleports, the sticky bombs will not stay on them. So it actually kind of eats some of your shots. But like on enemies that don't, it's just incredible. You gotta learn the map.
The same abilities over and over again and getting killed by guys with ARs.
You probably gotta just go randomly to random spots, instead of finding spots that seem familiar. Oh, damn it. Do I want it? No, I don't want to use a strength card. Strength card that I have right now is... The cards are like consumables. You use them and then they go away. They're two types of consumable items that you can hold. There's cards and there's pills. Pills, every time you start a new run, you don't know what each pill does. Cards, they're the same thing every run. So, strength card is useful for... God, my freaking rate of fire sucks! Strength card is useful because it increases your top damage and gives you an extra heart piece. But I don't want to use it until I have a time that I can actually get rid of a heart in a useful way. Oh my god. Chaos card that I'm holding is an instant kill on any enemy, so you kind of want to save it for like a difficult boss or something like that. God, get the fuck out of here. Going to boss rush is a lot of extra points, but taking all this damage I've taken is minus a lot of extra points. So I don't know if I'm in a better situation or worse. Oh boy, I'm getting beat the fuck up. You just got knocked the fuck out. It was a perfect, unquestionably perfect Chris Tucker impersonation.
Wow, it's me, Chris Tucker.
You just got knocked the fuck out. Friday. You know, I haven't seen either of the 3 Friday movies. I forgot there were 3. And there's gonna be a 4th because these old millionaires still need some money. Friday. Well, I'm gonna die in boss rush, because I thought I was more powerful than I was. Huh. Just goes to show, sometimes I'm the biggest goddamn idiot in the world. And that's sometimes very often. Wow, didn't see that guy. Wow. I actually think Explosivo fucked me over and I should have gone Lazarus's Rags. Will you just pop out, you under the ground piece of shit? Come on. Yeah, so if he goes back underground, all of my explosion shots are just wasted. And they don't even do the regular damage they would have done anyway. Alright, if I make it through here, I'm gonna have to, like, really focus to finish this without getting killed all up. Or getting all killed up. Yeah, this game has, like, it kind of puts Gungeon to shame with just the pure number of items it has, and because of that, a lot of them are trash or very similar to other things. There is a good amount of bloat in this game, but you can get like crazy combinations of stuff. Like synergies are where this game excels, like in a very drastic way. Combining the right items is kind of like a skill you need to learn to be decent at Isaac. Where there's not really any of that with Gungeon. Occasionally, it's like nice. I mean, it's always beneficial, but it's not really like a make or break proposition in Isaac or in Gungeon. I don't know. Maybe. I'd say there's more variance. Yeah, runs are more different. The rooms might not look more as different as they do in Gungeon. The rooms and the floors and stuff like that, they have a general layout of either a square, a long rectangle, an L, or a bigger square. But the floors themselves have a lot of variety of enemy, variety of like what your tiers can be like. I think the guns are more different than the tier effects are, but there's so many guns that you're just not going to use, like, or they're not going to be useful in most situations. Fucking shit! Stop! Is this bloat? No, it's okay. It's good to know. As long as it's not bloat. Explosivo sucks on Monstro too. I don't know, you know how, like, comparing two games doesn't always work? A lot of people really like to compare this game and Gungeon, but they're different enough that I find them very enjoyable for very, very distinct reasons. And I think it's kind of a huge, huge waste to say which one is more X. And you just play them if you like, you know, games with a lot of variety to them. Things are definitely faster and more, like, hectic in Isaac. For me, a Gungeon run is a slow, methodical thing, and it's not really the case in Isaac most of the time. There are more passives, by far, because there aren't guns. Yeah, I didn't think I was either, because this is after my double, but, oh, that's a terrible item that I got. But I want to do the dailies, and I'm not tired yet, so... Yeah, you just hold... So you basically hold a directional button, or A, B, X, Y, in the direction you want to shoot, or you can just play it like a twin-stick shooter completely, and use the right stick to point in the direction you want to go. Instead of having to kind of point and then also pull a trigger. Oh boy. Is this the, make spirit hearts? Yeah. Alright, use this a number of times. And then we will go back to Tammy's head now that we're safe. Try to see things my way. I don't know. I like this game, and I definitely don't think it's for everyone, but I also don't think that liking Gungeon is going to decide whether or not you're going to like this game or not. Wow, that's a great get. Right, I got fucking Libra, so damage up doesn't do quite as much.
Ooh.
You got shot to death?
Yeah. I got in a fight, but I managed to win. But I was very hurt, and there was some other new guy on me.
Hmm.
Sucks because I just picked up a med kit too.
I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that feels like they need to quickly be good at a game. This game took me like 100 hours before I felt decent at it, before I wasn't dying within like a few rooms. It definitely took longer to like kind of beat it in a way that I feel I beat Gungeon. If that makes sense.
The fool.
It's a longer, I think, learning curve or like skill curve for Isaac. God damn, because you're kind of swamped by the need to learn what items do what. And there's like curses and stuff, and it actually gets harder after you've won a couple times. I think Rebirth is definitely harder. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go see what we get from the boss, and then... fuck, Curse of the Maze sucks. Oh my god. And then we're gonna step on that that 4-pip thing and D6 all the stuff once we've done that. If we want to. Ah, it's this turd. We don't even need flight. So yeah, we're definitely gonna D6 this asshole's bullshit. Pardon my français. My francophone.
Nice.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Isaac, Gungeon, in my opinion, is a better game, and I think I'm always gonna feel that way. Isaac is a quicker game. Isaac is a game that feels like it's meant for you to just start and go, start and go. Like, I can beat an entire run. I mean, just recently I did the achievement to beat an entire run in 20 minutes. That was like a record for me, but I've beaten it in 30 minutes before. This one I'm probably going to beat in about 35. That didn't give us freaking bookworm. God damn it. Because it's a shorter run, because I'm doing the daily. Alright, Shock. Enjoy your honeymoon. Ugh. And I can see it taking some people longer to get good at Gungeon. But like I played that game and I had a bunch of other like friends that were getting into it at the same time when it first came out. And I think that like encouraged me more than Isaac. I was just kind of playing because I needed something to play on my Switch. So when I did bad, I was just kind of like, this game sucks. Fuck this game. I'm done with it. I don't know. I wanted to be better at Gungeon than I initially cared to be at Isaac. One deal with the devil, please. Please. Or 3 pieces of guppy. Please. There's 1. 2. Nope. 2! Oh my god, 1 more piece of guppy. Ah, you buttholes. So close. Why did I go this way? Bling bling. What a bad dodge! That was terrible. Well, my score's gonna be crap because of how much I've gotten hit. Oh, whoops. But we're gonna... Ooh, shit. Even if we could make it to Hush, we're way too slow. That's right.
Showed what his health was.
Huh? What did?
It would show you what the guy who killed him.
You can. Click on spectate.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was actually pretty close to winning that fight.
You know what old Vin Diesel said in Car Race the movie?
You gotta win every
60
fight,
inches,
every
60 feet. Win, lose, give up, die. Shake hands with a fist.
Sounds like he had a really, really good one.
Punch
That he got to him.
babies. There's no such thing as close, only if you win does it is good. He said Vinny D and his funky bunch. In front of the whole funky bunch. And like, oh, Vindy. Goodbye. Alright, that's that daily. Goodbye. Ugh, my time was so bad. 70th on the Switch. Let's see how many people did it. Oh, it only shows 100. So 70 out of on the top 100. That's not a bad little... Gun. I mean, Isaac. It was good though.